Well, when you reach the halfway point and your 5-season turnover, big changes have to happen. Unspeakable changes. You see what I mean? What is up, MMC Nation? It is Jeff. It is Chef. Toronto Maple Leafs GM Sin rebuilt. Season 3, the craziness is out in full effect right now to try and make this team a champion. So here's your lines going into season number 3. It was a crazy offseason. Trocheck, Huberdeau, Eberle, top line remains. Berlini getting a full season with DeBrincat and Jake DeBrusk. The depth goes crazy with Point, Hinestroza, and Evander Kane. And a fourth line of Heinen, Kyra, and Anderson. The depth across our top lines here are insane.
Players worse than 80. There's a couple fan favorites of Jeff's.
Let's keep not discussing this and moving on. We brought in a great defensive guy to play with McAvoy, Falk and him, Gerard and Zadorov on that second pairing, and you got Nutivara and Petrovic, our new third line pairing. No changes in goaltending, besides Binnington being our backup right now, and that's obviously something we're looking to address. Looking to sign Cam Talbot as a backup.
Yep.
So we shall see how that one pans out. We freed up a little bit of space, but no less. The sim begins.
Another very interesting player, actually. I can see where Talbot ends up this year.
Yep.
Who's going to take another shot at him? You consider him to be a fringe starter at this point in his career?
I think Philly might be looking, to him as backup, right? I mean, that's what he is. They might call him up now, see what they can do. We won our home opener. Not too bad. We took out the Caps. That's a win. See what else we got going here. Okay, taking Vancouver. 3-0-1 start. 4-0-1 start.
What's hard to say is, honestly, because you don't know what team has what players.
Yeah.
You really can't say, like, a win over Buffalo, let's just say, 4-1.
Might not be what the usual
in
Buffalo
real world
win
is expected.
Bingo.
Who knows on Buffalo right now?
Sure. Okay, the boys are 5-0-2.
There's our first true loss.
Regulation loss. So 6-1-2 now after taking out San Jose. We're having a hot month. Great start to the season here. 7-2-2. About to finish off October as such. The Miners at 6-2. I think we're okay to push. Let's
I don't know if you want to look at Talbot one last time.
Chemistry?
Worry about it.
It's going right now.
Vasilevsky, if you guys don't know, is our everyday starter.
This is where number 1.
A good chunk of our salary actually got eaten up was in signing Vasilevsky. Was coming off his RFA contract.
But you did sign him to an incredible deal.
7-8 is steep, but he's with us beyond the 5-year term that we have.
So there's some stuff happening here.
Tell you, it was the depth. The depth was needed.
13-2-2.
Oh, there's your Heinen. Now, Jeff, they're gonna change the chemistry.
On another note, I tried to remove Heinen from the squad and his $4 million contract.
Being a fourth line player.
But right now, how do you argue with results? Unless the team starts to fizzle out, we'd look into it. But it just does not make sense. We do not need to claim anybody. I think we're okay where we are in our current circumstance.
We don't have the cap.
And cap is tight for sure.
We're literally... Oh, wow! Bertuzzi's like... He's going to be a Marley player now.
Yeah, he's going to go play down there. Marley's rate 6-1. They could probably use a little bit of help down there. 15-3-3 right now. Halfway through November. This is an incredible feat for us. The hottest we've started.
I was just going to say, this is the most we've ever seen.
Okay, so Merrill a third for a first and a fifth. That does us nothing. I'm not really buying into that. Back-to-back wins as well. 18-3-3. Wow.
Tampa Bay level.
Esque. Yeah, for sure. I mean, these guys are just absolutely putting on a clinic here.
I feel like you take it to the end of December and let's just see.
From there.
I would like to know like a stat check. That's what I want to know.
Okay, well, let's get to the end of 2020 here.
We don't even know who's even leading the charge right now, which is kind of fun.
No, I mean, we're letting them play it out as they have to. Fans are incredibly happy. Look at that. The owner is loving this. I can only imagine why. back-to-back victories there against Tampa. Carolina looking to be a top-class team here. 16-6-4. We take them out. Big loss to Detroit. 21-6-3. Take it out Winnipeg.
What's been very interesting looking at our win, that our wins always seem to be by a couple goals. Never a blowout, but it seems like when we lose, a 9-4 win, they just shut me up.
You asked it. You asked for a blowout. They came through. So we take on Columbus. No, overtime loss.
The thing I like is that a loss, they're even in the overtimes. Getting 1 point.
Yep.
I'm more than happy with that.
Which really is a must. If you're going to start collecting points, you got to make sure you're doing it if you're losing in overtime. You know what I mean? Or at least if you're going to lose, don't do it in regulation is what I mean. Very, very key for us. We just lost last year by a couple points. There you go. Danton Heinen is second to third. I mean, how do you argue right now the 28-8-14
is 60 points
so,
before Christmas?
Let's go see what this means in the grand scheme of things.
Before the new year.
So Braden Point is our point leader, but only 34.
Playing third line minutes. Jeff, I want to say we are the best team in the NHL right now as I'm scrolling through here. 60 points. Yeah, the Wild have 58. That's it. We are the best team in the NHL.
Yeah, let's take a quick peek at our team leaders here. Let's see exactly what this team is doing. Like
who's faring where?
Who's leading things? So Braden Point, 13 goals, 34 points, and a plus 13. He is leading that charge.
I think he's the first line. That's
so Huberdeau, 29 points, 15 goals.
A little different than last year. Last year was an assist machine. This year
he was. He's like, this year I'm going to start scoring. So it's a -3. Eberle's got 10. Trocheck's got 10.
The top line's putting in goals.
They're scoring. No questions there. DeBrincat's got 28 points. Kyra from the fourth line has 15 points.
Told you. Great find.
And a +7.
Hey, your favorite player.
DeBrusk, unfortunately here. -7, 23 points. Kainer's got 18.
Another big
+12. Addition. Anderson 16, +10. Hinostroza 18.
It's like our top line is playing the heavy minutes.
Yeah.
And, taking the bumps. And it's our bottom two lines that are just reaping the benefits.
Heinen's got the 16. I mean, even guys that are in the minuses, it's not noticeably so bad. Where you're like, okay, these guys are terrible. We got to get rid of them. Like right now, I don't imagine
Can we see our goalies?
That's exactly
I think it's honestly Vasilevsky that's killing it. 2-1-2.
Jordan Binnington is a 7-2-1, 2 shutouts, 921, 226. I think our backups try to play up to Vasilevsky, to be quite frank.
Nice.
And when they asked Binnington if he was nervous, he said, "Do I look nervous?"
What?
Okay, then.
Well, clearly you guys seen the stats.
There's your answer.
I see no reason not to take it to the trade deadline.
We gotta rock and roll it through here. Let's
honestly,
go.
at that point,
barring a major injury or a slide here,
fingers crossed on it.
That really seems to be our only potential issue coming down the pipeline.
I mean, the depth is there. That's something that we were critically missing. Now, let's not kid ourselves, Jeff. We are spending to cap right now. So
it is what it takes sometimes,
though. It's really a win or shit moment for us where, if, God forbid, this team does not pull through, the offseason will, again, not be pretty because we are tight on that cap.
I mean, but again, we do have guys who are locked under contract, right? I mean, yeah, Pavelski, we're not taking on the contract.
Interesting trade.
I mean, it's a name, but a lot older, given the circumstance. And, we do have guys who have some term. They're favorable to make some deals. We can move guys out. Heinen, guys, was an immovable contract for us. We try to get off his $4 million because, we had some depth already. We were feeling comfortable where we were at.
I was trying to make a push to sign Mike Hoffman in the offseason. He was the best sniper available.
And he was upwards of about 5.3, which was tons of cash. So we're in Feb.
37, that's what? 78 points. I think it's safe to say, and barring injury.
Second, a third, and Girardi for Heinen a second. I mean, you know what, guys? If you came to talk to us earlier about Heinen, you might have had a shot. But right now,
before the season started,
you can't. When the chemistry is good, the boys are moving. If it's one thing that we've learned, the worst thing you can do is fool around with chemistry. And they want us to overpay to get Pavelski. Like, why would I get a player who's probably going to retire in 2 years? Doesn't make sense.
And a higher cap. No.
Much higher cap.
Value, which I already noted is, not doing us any favors right now because we are tight against the cap.
We are.
I'd say more so than the real Leafs.
So now keep in mind, we're at 42 wins. You guys are getting creative, and I appreciate it, but right now, this is not what we need or what we're looking for.
8, 4... Yeah. For the trade deadline, we almost have more points than we did last season.
Which is insane. Absolutely
In one
insane.
off season.
But you look at this, like 40, what are we going to be, 45 wins going into the trade deadline? That's unheard of. Like, that's you said, that is Tampa Bay
That's
numbers.
the whole month left in the season. Oh.
It's insane. So, I mean, we're well on pace to hit 50. It was a great story. It'll be our best season yet with regards to finish. Let's see. Can we get... okay, overtime losses. So we're on a bit of a losing streak here.
In a row?
That's three in a
In a
row.
row.
Okay, let's...
I'm still not tweaking.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
There's nothing here I feel like that we need to do.
First, oh, wow. So they're really, again, like you say, getting creative.
Contract, though.
But those values aren't.
And they're asking for a first-round pick. I think, guys, we are okay to move through here. Our team has played well enough for us to trust them down the stretch. So let's let them rile it out. Even the Marlies, 10 games over 500. Let's hope now. Guys, don't
let off the throttle.
Don't make us bite our tongues here and make us feel bad about the choice that we made.
But we have over 90 points.
Which is ridiculous.
Automatic playoffs.
So,
It's safe to say, Jeff, we are in the playoffs.
Detroit,
There's no way.
I mean,
This is simple.
well, right now we're playing for seeding and basically trying to lock down top seed. So, 48 wins. I mean, do you imagine
Okay, so at this point, Jeff,
55?
I was going to say, where are you going to put us at?
I think safe side, probably 52. I think we might go on a little bit of slide here. That's definitely what I'm seeing. It's 4 straight losses. There's a dub.
I'm going to put us in at 50.
53.
I'll lock in.
So I think is Dallas our last game? Dallas is the last
So that's
game.
what? How many games left now?
So that
5?
leaves us at 5 games left.
Nope.
Nope.
Plus 3, 8.
Plus 3, 8 games.
So I'm saying we're going to win 4 and 8.
There you go, 50-50 down the stretch.
Come on, boys.
Okay.
Come on,
let's
boys.
see.
That's not...
Last one,
Not
lost
playing to my
2.
favor.
I mean, right now, I'm just not happy with the fact that the boys are on a losing streak going into the playoffs.
And we're not playing...
The worst time to go cold.
We're not playing the hot hockey we started the season.
Back-to-back shootout losses. Sorry, shootout wins, yes. With a 5-0 loss. So 53.
There it is. I'll take my 53. Now, where you go?
You want to see the stats? I know.
You know me.
Nobody knows you better.
Will be continued.
So,
Were we the best team also? Is my other question.
111 points. The best team in the NHL.
A hell of a turnover from not making the playoffs.
You know what? That's the situation. That's what the boys do. So 61 points. The top line answered. Plus players now. 61 points, 23 goals, 60 points for Eberle, 58 for Trocheck, DeBrincat 53, 52 per
Our
point.
top 3 centers, just doing work.
DeBrusk 43, Falk 40, and then we drop off into 20s. So interesting enough to see that Falk had almost a career year for points. Goal scoring, 23 Eberle, 23 Huberdeau, 22 DeBrincat, 21 Trocheck. You got a bunch of guys just pitching in. Just pitching in.
Oh, boys.
So, a well season all around here. I'm not disappointed at all what we got out of these guys. So down the stretch, 14-7-1 for
Still
Bington.
respectful.
2 shutouts. Can't go wrong with any of these. 40
Still
wins for
respectful.
Vasilevsky. I mean, 8 combined shutouts. for
I
the boys.
almost want to say what I saw are numbers that could... I mean, we already won the President's Trophy. That's one thing for hardware. I'd be curious to see what the hardware we get this year.
Got the first one. Let's take a look to see how
Jeff, this is our first playoffs with this team.
Well, it's season number 3, man. We knew that this was the time.
We're 6. Let's see.
Okay, here we go. We'll go
Playoffs, whole other monster.
2 at a time here. We got the
Whole other monster.
home games first. Overtime loss. Wow.
Big time.
Losing home ice advantage.
Yeah, you never want to go down 0-2.
That is okay. Back in it. Can we tie up the series? Get home ice advantage back. That's what we need here. Okay.
Okay, so we're scoring goals right now, but we're also...
Yes, we are. Let's go, boys. Come on now. Got to take this one. Oh wow. Oh, wow.
Surprisingly, our Marlies did not make the playoffs.
Okay. Guys, this is it. Not trying to go out first round here. Here it goes.
President Trophy means nothing, eh? Means nothing.
A first round exit for these Maple Leafs.
6 games. Not even like the full 7.
Wow.
Steps into the offseason. Let's see. Maybe we lost to the Stanley Cup champs.
That's a tough one, man.
Well, that is very underwhelming considering the success of the regular season.
After that season, I expect this team to at least make the conference finals. At least. And seemingly, we did not get that from them. I don't know where the team went wrong. Goal scoring was there. They were letting in a lot of goals. Is it the defensive aspect that we kind of lost sight of in that playoffs?
I feel like our shooter went cold. Oh, I'd say contra. I think it's our shooter that went cold.
Well,
man, that let me tell you,
that's buzzkill.
Starting season 3, I'm like, holy shit, this is a must.
Well, Anaheim Ducks, Arizona Coyotes.
I'm always intrigued by this.
So we got a lot of offers.
But
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Almost half the league.
14 out of 31.
Not bad. Not bad. Now, who wanted to pay? So, 2-3, 1-2, 4-3 Boston. Boston came in strong. 4-2 Chicago. And 4-8 the Leafs.
Leafs want us the most.
As if there's even a question of where we were heading out to go. Come on, man. This is our team. We built this. We got 2 years left to turn these guys into a champion. Plain and simple. So let's sum up to here. Should find out who the champions are.
Honestly, at the start of this episode, I'm like, we're shooing right now. We're sitting disgusting. Buffalo
Sabres, the Milwaukee Admirals, taking the AHL. Well, let's maybe quickly check the awards here, Chef Tom.
I'd be curious. Well, we know we got the President's Trophy.
So we are obviously not going to be anywhere near the top. I want to win the Stanley Cup. Well,
we all did.
So did we. Great.
We're aligned.
Okay, retirement.
Anybody?
Anything potential here for Toronto?
Ah, there goes Patty.
Well, that was happening.
Hey, he went out on a cup.
Did he?
He went with Buffalo.
Okay. Taking a peek here. I don't think anything really came from our squad. Mind you, we didn't really have a lot of older players, as we just saw there, so that definitely was the case. Retired players are now with scouts.
Kari Lehtinen.
Giordano and Kari Lehtinen. That's definitely a name there. Do we have any hardware that we can see?
So go to stats.
We're gonna head off to. I missed it already. Okay. Okay, we're gonna check out the hardware, guys. Let's see who were the big winners and losers of this season. So, Buffalo, Stanley Cup champions.
Look, and the whole time that we've been over there, though, it's been Eastern Conference.
President's Trophy, yours truly.
Can't tell you last time Leafs did that.
2 seasons left here, guys. It's gonna be crazy. So the Clarence Campbell is the Wilds. Buffalo, Prince of Wales. So that would be the team categories. Let's see the players. Art Ross, Steven Stamkos. Steven Stamkos won the Hart. Letang won the Norris. Kessel won the Lady Byng. Doc? Kirby, I think it's Kirby Doc?
Yep.
Yeah, Kirby Doc, Calder. Bill Forsberg, Conn Smythe. Vezina was Corey Schneider. Shocking that Vasilevsky didn't even get a nod.
Yeah.
William Jennings was Schneider.
NHL 2020. Hey, fair. Throw in like who were the finalists. That'd be interesting.
I would be good. You're calling it out now. So Manson won the Masterson. Selke went to McDavid.
Jesus.
Ed Lindsay to Stammer.
So Stamkos just went off.
Stammer just cleaned house.
That's what we learned here.
That's basically what that is.
He just went to town.
Okay, so here we go. The
are you even bring up the
AHL stuff?
Why not?
Brandstrom, Cramp, Kachuk, Smith.
It's gonna be a
Brandstrom, Kemper, Roy, Thomas Setholm, Kemper. So we actually took nothing. Besides the President's Trophy.
Which we knew.
Nothing.
Raleigh. 74.
Well, the minors, not too bad.
So that's it. Jeff, that's season 3. Unfortunately,
That's a quick episode, man.
That's season 3.
We let the boys
in the books.
We let them play it out. We gave trust to the boys, and unfortunately, they couldn't.
They played
pull through for
well.
us.
They played well in the regular season.
They did.
Apparently, something's
got to give.
Didn't jive.
Well, guys, we're off to the draft. We're off to the off season. What names will still be on this team? That is still yet to be seen.
Yeah, I said it before. It might be a little bit of a tough offseason. We're right up against that cap.
Guys, are ready for season 4? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Turn notifications on with the beautiful subscription to the MMC. Building the family, man. Subscribe with notifications on. Like and comment. Share the video with some like-minded people who might enjoy the content. You know, it's a great way to keep this thing building. Get some more great viewers like you guys. And, you know, a lot to see with this. Leave your comments. What are your thoughts on how this season progressed? Where'd you see this team going? What are we missing? You know, can we do it? We got 2 seasons left. 2 seasons to finish this challenge off. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble at the next challenge. You guys also got to start thinking of what our next challenge could be. It's going to be a tough one, man.
I call it from the get-go. NHL is going to be probably the hardest one. But
we better get to the offseason, my friend. Guys, description's below. Go check all the social media pages. You guys know what to do down there. Check us out on Twitch. You reach out to your boys. Make sure you're following us. Tons of posts. Trying to get really active now in the community. You know, on the socials. And we got some great promo codes for you guys down there as well. The Chef. Short episode today. One that we thought might be a little bit more celebratory. But, fortunately, we leave here as President's Trophy champions and first-round exiters.
And Heinen's still on the team. Stay tuned for next season.
Go along him and the Boston players last.